Hadouken!
I did it again.
It was literally.
Nobody showed up.
I did it again, dude. No, you eat. I don't know if eating with you. I bet I'll eventually look like you.
Are we live?
That's what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah, we live.
See,
We
look,
always
I
live.
think you look worse than me.
Where are these angles at? Am I even in that?
That camera, my camera got all three of you.
Am I even?
It's like one's over there.
Is
One's over there. I'm
am I
like,
even on the camera?
And so
which side does he
this
tilt
side
to?
is
That's us. Your
which one
camera,
gets my
that's us.
best angle though?
This
Alex?
camera. Well, my camera's the best. I'll capture every single angle you say that is your best angle.
The best next to mine.
Boy, you got a good camera.
Let me
Find it.
rephrase it.
and if it
Welcome back.
if the shit's on
Hey, Alex, before we get deep into this,
The universe.
Alex, before we get deep into this, close that door, dog.
Oh yeah, you always
Holy
leave
shit.
that door open, bro. And we get unwanted guests, and we hear strange noises.
Like Chico?
It's
No,
a-
I actually like Chico now. So.
Chico's a wanted guest.
Yeah, I actually like Chico now.
But we get unwanted noises, right?
There you go.
Yeah, some little girl acts like she's dying or getting killed.
So today we're gonna talk about how much Eric likes.
No, we're not.
Is it?
man, that McDonald's
Eric's
Sprite be
obsessed.
fitting.
Hey, special
No, it's
McDonald's
just Chris,
Sprite. Hey, is McDonald's Sprite the best Sprite at fast food?
Well,
No.
obviously no. No? Okay, what do you have?
Think maybe
Just Sprite?
Yeah,
You
we're
can
talking
buy
about the best
Sprite.
Sprite.
at Family Fair you can get some
You see-
really good.
It hits different.
Nah, bro, you don't
Yeah,
understand.
probably.
I said fast food.
Oh, fast food? Alright
I'm
then.
trying to think Burger King. I'm trying to think Wendy's. And
No Sprite hits
Burger
like-
King then?
No Sprite
If
hits
you go to-
like
And the
five.
worst Sprite I've ever had was at Wendy's. It was fucking
Holy
water.
shit! I fucking tasted that.
The worst
Disgusting.
one I had
They
was
just
at
fill that
Popeyes.
bitch up with water.
I remember me.
I don't
Popeyes had
know,
fucking
man.
Water Sprite.
I remember.
Raising Cane's, like any drink you get from there, is so terrible unless it's like the
Raising
sweet tea.
Cane's?
Yeah, dude.
Have you had their lemonade?
Unless it's their lemon.
That's what I'm saying. Their lemonade or the sweet tea. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was
But,
like,
like any other pop, it's like fuck. We're not putting any
All right, how
syrup
about this?
in there.
Taco Bell's pink lemonade is the best lemonade in fast
Hell
food.
no.
He said
What?
hell no.
Really? Holy shit! Explain.
Not in fast food.
Explain.
Cane's
yourself.
good.
Elaborate.
Hell no.
Cane's
Wait,
kills
you
it.
had Cane's lemonade.
Yeah, remember we got it.
Yeah, how do you compare it to Taco Bell's pink lemonade?
Shit.
There's no
It's good, but
comparison,
man, that
'cause
pink
Cane's-
lemonade from Taco Bell, that
Cane's
shit
is
hit
some-
different. When
Cane's
you eat
is
the
some
burrito.
legit tea or some legit pink lemonade or whatever.
You called it a tea.
Taco
Yeah,
Bell
I'm
lemonade
still stuck on the
tastes-
tea. That's how good the tea is. At
It
Cane's.
tastes artificial.
It does.
Cane's doesn't.
Exactly.
Cane's doesn't.
Well, because it's a
type
syrup
of
being
Taco
in
Bell?
there,
Real
right?
lemon.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
Cane's
there
is-
corn syrup in there? Both of them?
Nope.
Cane's is like
Cane's is-
fucking
And corn
squeezed,
syrup is
freshly
bad for
squeezed
you.
They
lemon.
make it every morning.
Don't they?
Every morning.
He likes to picture them. He likes to picture
With
them
their
humbly squeezing lemons with their bare hands.
Yeah.
Not like that, dude. They got machines for that, Alex. Come on.
They got jugs of lemonade.
We're
they
in
can sell you for
2020,
$6.
dog.
Almost 20.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Taco Bell has high fructose, and Cane's doesn't.
Almost every.
Where's your
drink,
proof?
That
any-
shit has high
statistics?
fructose also.
Absolutely. Every
Look it up,
sugary
fact boy.
drink in the United States has high fructose corn syrup, and it's like the worst thing for you. But we
I
can't
did a
stop
research
drinking.
paper on it.
Hey, does these
bad.
White Claws even have them too?
No.
Nah.
Should have said that the healthiest thing you ever drink.
What?
White Claws.
Where's ingredients? Oh,
That's
there
the
it
most
is.
water I drink. I don't drink water regularly because fish fucking it. Alright? Yeah, think
So it
about
doesn't
that.
taste good.
You like drinking fish cum? I
But I read somewhere where
There
you're
is-
drinking water and then a dinosaur used to be in there, so you might be drinking something that a dinosaur was in.
Dinosaur piss.
Speaking of dinosaurs, yeah, y'all ever plan to go travel into the Congo jungles? Because I've heard they have like, especially from natives in there, they always like depict like they've seen animals that no other, they wouldn't exist anywhere else.
Did Josh Gage go there on Destination Truth?
I would watch that episode. I'm pretty sure
There
he
you
has.
go,
I'm pretty sure he
Yeah,
But
he
has.
went
let's
to
look
the
at it.
Amazon.
Let's look at it this way. First of all, right? Pangea, right? Is all the continents all put together, right? Is all one land form. So all like the terrain was much different. All the animals like more or less were like a lot closer to each other, and then slowly over time they became more apart and more apart and more apart, and they started to adapt to different animals, creatures, and whatnot, right? So there's a possibility of a creature be like, oh, how did it go from here to there? Well, they existed in both parts because it was like one part. The continent was one continent essentially.
Imagine being alive during that time as the continents just spread apart.
I mean, it was over what
I know.
millions of years.
All right, let's say you're
right?
immortal.
imagine and witnessing like, holy shit.
Like, what the fuck's
There
happening?
goes California into the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Holy shit, dude.
What part of all of Pangea would you prefer to stay? You're immortal. Would you like to stay in America? What eventually would become America?
I would like to find the place that was like the closest resemblance to the Garden of Eden. Because that place, something like that had to have existed, you know, where it was like just perfect, like harmony, like abundance.
That's
of
the inner
fruits.
Earth. You're describing the inner Earth.
Ender.
No.
That's the inner
Is
Earth.
that a level on Minecraft?
That's when they defeat the Black Dragon.
Or Ender Earth.
Inner Earth.
He's an Ender Earth.
Yeah, he's an Ender.
In the Bible, is so. I think they reference that the Garden of Eden was like somewhere referenced in Israel or somewhere around there.
Impossible. It had to be somewhere in Africa.
You think
If I was to have to like pinpoint a place today, it would definitely be a place in Africa.
Why Africa?
Either Africa or South America.
What about Alaska? Alaska had beautiful waters.
Maybe if it was like at a different
Before it
positioning and whatnot, and like before it like froze over and whatnot,
Yeah, before it froze
like
over, it
closer
was
to the
like,
equator,
could have been that.
possibly. But as of right now, like either the Amazon rainforest or like one of the forests in Africa has to be it, because like, you know, it was so green,
But
there
it
was
was
so much
long
life.
ago.
Exactly. You
And
know?
I'm pretty sure it's a desert now.
Where?
Are you sure?
So you
Alaska?
think it could be Israel?
It could be Alaska or somewhere with the desert.
Are you sure?
Alaska.
Why,
What makes you think Alaska?
why would it be Alaska?
That's where the
Well, like
inner
he's-
Earth
like-
entrance is.
Ender
like,
Earth.
like we talked about, like, you know,
It
it's
was just
all
the
Yo,
look, like we talked about, the continent was all in one like landform, right?
yeah,
So that
Pangea.
includes Alaska, closer to the equator, right? So that means it wasn't completely all frozen tundra. So, you know, and, you know, Alaska's gorgeous, obviously. You know, like, there's a lot of trees, there's a lot of light. Well, not as much as what could have been or what was, you know? So I understand that.
I don't know about Alaska or being the entrance of inner Earth.
You got that from Hitler's book. He put that shit in it. He put that he visited the inner Earth in Alaska.
no, Eric! There goes all our Jewish subscribers!
So you're telling me Eric reads the Mein Kampf behind our backs?
Hey, and
I got
It
banned
said
for
that.
posting that meme, dude.
it said that in Hitler's book that he visited the inner Earth through
I
an
got
entrance in Alaska.
insta-banned.
And I was like,
How do you think he had all that advanced technology?
He didn't.
Aliens.
Why did he lose then?
He would do anything. He would basically
Because
throw money at
every
any
nation-
crazy invention they wanted.
Every nation has
He was innovative
an
as hell.
alliance with an alien race.
Still, Hitler's an asshole.
Still being
You know, Gio showed us a picture of Hitler shaking hands with an alien. Was it real?
Probably not.
Gio
Oh, yeah, that
showed
was
us a
real.
picture of Hitler shaking hands with an alien.
People who don't get
that
how
was the
much.
realest thing I ever seen.
People who don't get how much. People who don't get how much will believe it's real.
There's an alien from
Alex,
South
you're
Park.
just a skeptic.
And Hitler.
Yeah, I am a
Pretty
skeptic.
much. I don't know.
Why-
what-
why-
No,
aliens?
no, definitely aliens. There's definitely evidence of aliens. What
Well,
do you
yeah,
mean?
but
There's
them-
definitely evidence.
Them shaking hands with Hitler, I'm like, whoa.
Well,
I don't know who's
here's
paying you to be a
big
skeptic.
theory is that every nation, well, not every nation, but like bigger power nations have an alliance with some alien race or the other. May that be the Greys or the Anunnaki, etc. Right?
The reptilians.
The I'm more skeptical about the reptilians. But alien life form. Alien life form is without a doubt. It's without a doubt.
It's because you guys are closed-minded.
Where there's water, there's life. Period.
Tell them about the Venus.
Venus, they found what, phosphine or something like that, or phosphine? I don't know.
wasn't it Jupiter?
It's a
Venus.
gas.
Well, Mars.
Jupiter's a gas.
It's a gas that's released by bacteria.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Microbes
I
and
shared that
bacteria.
shit, and then I shared it.
Mhm.
He said it could
And
be
then I shared
rotting,
it.
from rotting flesh or feces.
Where, on Jupiter or Venus?
So what
Venus.
in Venus? So what does that mean? Like, all right. So they say the surface layer of Venus is unsustainable for life.
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say,
of
like,
how acidic it is
It's
and how
above.
gassy it is. But this is on the cloud layer,
Oh.
right? This is on a higher surface. So
stratosphere?
it's like what if they have like a floating civilization that like kind of orbits it? Because Venus is obviously huge compared to Earth, right?
By how much? Mr. Facts, check.
Fact check.
You knew it?
Come on.
Scan
Do we
now.
need to recharge you or
What
something?
I put?
Oh, this
How much
stupid.
bigger is Venus than Earth?
Venus size
Like-
compared to Earth.
Is it the same?
No, I think they
No.
might be a little bit.
They're really called
No.
they call it the sister
Venus is
planet.
at least 4 times
Venus?
Initiating search sequence. That you're supposed to say that.
Now scanning.
How big is
So look, wait, is Venus small?
Dude,
Venus is roughly
Earth
0.949
is
the size of
bigger.
Earth, so Earth is bigger.
So you guys lied to me.
Huh.
300 kilometers. Earth is bigger.
told you. They literally call
it's
Venus
still-
a sister planet
yeah,
because they're
it's
really
still
the
close.
same size, but except Venus is
Look at this
Look
unsustainable.
at you
Look
contributing.
at this.
So what about?
Dude,
know,
I used to take
Oh, yeah?
astronomy. I took astronomy.
You know
as a
what's
class.
you know what's the most fascinating thing about Mercury is that one side is always facing the sun while the other side never faces it, but the one side that never faces the sun is cold as hell, even though it's the closest to the sun.
And the other one is like
Burning.
scorching heat.
Yep.
Scorch.
Really?
And
The other side is cold.
So Venus, they found this like gas on like this cloud layer almost, right?
Hmm.
So
You
he
can
said
see it right here. Look.
So do they have a civilization that floats in the clouds? What is it? Do you, like
What kind of civilization
Or do
do
you think it's
just
microbial life?
like that?
do you think it's at its
Or you
early
think it's actually-
stages?
Yeah, I think it's
You think
microbial
it's at
life.
its early? Because panspermia, right?
What's
Who's
that?
familiar with that? Anybody?
Never heard of it.
Panspermia.
That's the gas, right?
That's what I strongly believe in is like asteroids, meteors, whatnot, come in to planets like Earth where it's warm, where sustainable life, but it has bacteria and germs on it.
Oh.
And that's what hit the ocean, they slowly
Yeah,
became
okay, I
life.
never heard of that.
So that's panspermia, right? So I believe maybe that could be a contributing thing because there's lots of flying rocks through space, right?
Yes,
Lots and lots of them. What's on them, we don't know, but a lot of them are like ice cold frozen, like cryogenic states, right?
There's some that land on
Bacteria,
Alaska that are
microbes.
frozen.
Like microbes,
Some
right?
of those meters.
And when
Yeah.
they come into these like sustainable life planets where they can they can thaw, right?
So a constant thing, no matter what, anywhere in the universe, there's water, or maybe oxygen, life will come.
Well, there's water, there's life because
Yeah,
We need
there's
water,
just water.
water
one
is
of the
oxygen,
fundamental
right?
things.
H2O, right?
So
2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen.
So
So if there's water, there's oxygen. Period.
Because at Mars there was frozen water
They found
Yeah.
lakes. They found huge lakes.
So
and pyramids there too.
is there life on Mars?
Did you see the face?
Was.
They
There
had a
was?
sphinx up there too.
There at least was.
What?
I don't know what kind of.
And at Titan, surprisingly, that place can be a hospital or like a basic.
Hospitable.
Yeah, hospitable. But even though it's so far, Titan
Hospital.
because of the hydrogen. Is it hydrogen?
Well, even then, there's so
Oceans?
many stars in the universe, right? Like the sun. Sun's a small star compared to some other,
Hell yeah.
big solar stars. Like the sun's like this compared to like a fucking huge star that exists out there, right? Like, there's other orbits out there, right? There's other galaxies, and think
But
about
that's-
it this in this aspect, right? So you come up with the idea, and you're like, oh, that's clever. I came up with the idea. But then you Google it, you find out other people had the exact same idea, right? There's how many people on Earth? 7 billion, right? So how many planets are in the universe?
In the
Continuously
amount of time.
expanding, right? Infinite amount, right? Who's to say another planet didn't have the exact same idea of intelligent life?
And they're probably either before, a little bit behind our technology, or
Or far
same,
advanced.
or far advanced.
Exactly.
But it's saying we're not just the consciousness of the universe
There has-
experieing itself.
All right,
One of
Joe Rogan.
each of us.
Rogan, please. we're on some good topics
Where's the
about
weed, bro?
life.
Have
Shake
you
your
guys
head.
tried marijuana? Oh my god, it's the greatest thing.
No, he says, hey, have you got into DMT?
Same thing with Bud when he first smoked it.
Oh
He
yeah.
acts like he's in high school trying to get
Bro,
everyone.
So you guys want to do it?
What? DMT?
Yeah.
Why not? You got some?
Whoa, you
Eric
Exactly,
has-
I'm pretty sure you got some. Or you got-
dude.
Hey,
I'm pretty
incriminate
sure-
him. Incriminate him on camera.
How much can you get? For
1,000.
What's your name? Victor what?
My name is Edward.
Was it Gomez?
Yeah, Edward Gomez.
Victor Gomez was it?
Edward.
Your name is Edward Gomez Bayard.
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
nice, dude.
Bayard?
31
With a W.
Bayard?
Boyardee.
Boyardee.
Boy.
There you go.
But seriously, there has to be other intelligent life in the universe, right? But which ones?
But why haven't we found
Which
one?
ones have
believe in the
They're
advanced?
far.
Because
They're
think
far.
exactly.
Far.
Think about the distance between just us and the moon. Is
Look,
quite a
this
distance.
is us.
You think the moon's real?
That's soda Sprite. What you say?
Ed thinks the moon's real.
That's oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
It's like I'm surrounded by idiots, dude.
You know, there's a easier way to explain that the moon does not exist than to explain that it exists.
Yeah, roll your eyes again.
Bro, the moon exists.
There you go.
He won't believe it until he touches it.
People.
Why don't you go on the moon?
Why doesn't the moon exist?
There's more ways to prove that it's not
Explain
there.
to me the
Yeah.
ways.
Than
No, explain
You
to all
want
of
me to
us.
Google?
Explain to us.
Explain
No,
to me.
you.
Explain to us.
No, I don't want the Google.
I want
you.
your
There is
explanation.
no possible way that it got there.
What?
Yeah, there's.
So tell that to
unless
fucking
somebody,
Jupiter's 20 moons or
unless
whatever.
somebody brought it and
Saturn's
put it
rather.
for it to be that perfectly spaced from there.
So someone just came in like, you know what?
yeah,
This planet-
It
this
got
planet
caught
needs a
in-
moon.
It got.
they could have brought it like that. Like I'm telling, that's the only explanation. But through
Hey,
it happening
here's the
natural,
It got
It's
caught in
not-
orbit.
It got caught in orbit. A big giant asteroid clashed with another one and molded. If you see,
So
if you
do
look
you
up, if you
understand
look,
how
you see
space-
the Earth.
you know?
It's not
So you got
perfectly.
space and
It's not a
time.
perfect sphere.
You got space and you got your time.
No
And
planet
it
is a
creates a
perfect
blanket of gravity.
Well, you don't know that.
It creates a blanket of gravity, right? And so when you got your Earth like this, you're okay. And then you got your moon coming in. It can get caught in the orbit depending on how fast it's moving. And if it's moving super slow, it can.
But how is it so
easily-
perfect?
Eric, you better pay
Well,
attention.
it's not
Any
perfect.
further,
It's
any
so
closer,
imperfect.
it would destroy
it's
like
so
everything.
imperfect. Eventually, the moon will be gone.
Any
Yeah, you know it moves away from
It
us.
slowly
You know, it
moves
moves away
away
from us every year,
about,
right?
About
Yeah.
a
What?
meter
Yeah, I
a
know
year.
that.
Why?
Yeah,
It moves away from
Because
us
it's
by
not
like a
perfect.
nail's inch.
Because
finger
of
now.
imperfect. It's essentially
Why?
like a slingshot, right?
It's just
It got
how it
caught
is.
in our
It's
orbit
nature.
for so long,
That's
but
not
eventually
nature. That's
has to
outer
go back
space.
out. Okay?
It's nature.
So that's
outer
yes, dude.
space.
Like it's
What's
eventually
nature
going
mean?
away.
Like
As
plants,
it came in,
wildlife,
it's going back
water,
out. Okay?
like
No,
forest.
yeah,
Space is
eventually
also
it'll go
nature.
out.
What?
Why is it
Yeah.
so perfect?
What's
It's
perfect?
not perfect.
What's
though.
perfect?
Like
What's
it's
perfect?
It's at a
It's not.
perfect spot.
It's
Like, it's
perfect
not smooth.
spot
It's
to
not smooth.
sustain life on Earth, like to help life on Earth.
It adjusts our tides and the water flow. But many
Any further, any
many
closer.
planets have moons though, Eric. Saturn has
Yeah,
how
but is
many?
there life in there?
Saturn
If there's
has
water,
how
there's
many-
life. No.
But like,
Even Venus has
It
life,
has
and
to
it's a
be
scorching
perfect.
heat ball.
I don't know. I'm just saying, there's more ways to prove that the moon is not there.
There's
Than to prove
better
that
shit
it
for you
is.
to believe in than dumb shit.
No, that's not dumb, bro. Research. Everybody, do your research.
Eric, did you do your research?
Comment.
I don't think you
Comment
researched.
below.
I think you saw
What about
David
this?
Icke's video, and you're like, hell yeah.
Hey.
What? That's just a fake.
Are you sure?
Well, there is a.
Saturn has 62 moons, G.
Yeah, but is there intelligent life there?
Well,
Have
The
you
moons
been
are pretty
there?
big.
Have you been there? Does Saturn even
No.
exist? Do we even exist?
I thought
I
we
don't
only
even
have
know,
one moon.
man. I don't even.
How come they have that many and we only have one? And it's in
Do
a
you see how?
perfect spot.
Wait, was it Saturn? You see how big Saturn is, right?
And you know how big is gravitational pull from the meteors?
I mean, it has a goddamn ring around it.
Well, look up proof that the moon is there.
Dude, they went to the moon.
They landed on the moon.
Oh, you believe
False.
that shit? Oh my
False.
god.
They did not.
Oh,
They didn't?
shit. With the calculator, they landed on the moon.
Oh,
Gee, this guy's brainwashed. I don't know, Alex.
Eric,
Whoa.
I have to go back to
Whoa.
you gotta get
No,
out
get
of
out of
this.
school.
You gotta get out of this
Hold,
basement.
hold. Wait, Alex, hold up. I remember I was in 7th grade and they were showing us a video of the moon landing, and half the class was having an argument whether it was real or fake, because in the video it showed us like
So there's a moon's
The
the
formed.
flag was moving.
Moons formed from the cloud of debris that was left in orbit around the Earth. Others have grown from a cloud of gas and dust that surrounded giant planets as they
That's
were
not
pulling
right.
in
Disprove
material.
what you guys
He
said.
spanked you.
No, you said that
It
the
just
fucking
proved
that it just came
figured
around
I
and
figured
they
it
got
just
kind
came
of.
around.
But
But
You're
that
just saying it got formed by gases and.
gases and material matter. And
Why?
And
Why?
the gravity just pulling it together and eventually just.
Science, math. You can calculate almost anything in life.
How
with
did the
math.
Earth come to be?
That's what I'm saying. We're just a computer program.
What?
Absolutely
numbers
could
is
be.
the answer.
Absolutely could be.
Eric, you do know it,
look at that
it would have
hair.
been way hard. It would have been way harder to fake it than to actually do it.
How,
you
how
know?
do you know this
The
is
moon landing.
real? When they say
It would've
that
been way
you're
harder to
closer
fake
to
it.
reality
With
when
the
you're
calculator,
dreaming.
they got to the moon.
Yeah, math.
We didn't have the resources. No.
What the hell is even that?
Like no.
You don't believe we went to the moon?
Absolutely not when we said to.
Hell
We have
no.
been back since, but not at the first time when we claimed to. No, it was just a space race.
So
We were
yeah,
just trying to
is that what you
squeeze-
think?
No, I will tell you all the reasons, alright? We were in a space race, we wanted to be the first to get to the moon. Like, there's even been, like, publications from, like, directors who actually filmed that shit, you know? Saying that, no, we didn't go. We didn't have the means, we didn't have the suit to... Like, do you understand how much gamma rays you're exposed to as soon as you leave a spacecraft? Like, it will kill you almost immediately. If you don't have the right measures. There's no way we measured the amount of gamma rays that were gonna fucking penetrate
On a calculator.
certain material on a calculator.
There's
On a fucking Windows 95 computer.
there's even
Not even a Windows
stories-
95, dog.
Before,
Not even
bro.
Windows 95.
There's
Wait.
even stories that they hired Stanley Kubrick to fake them fucking moon landing.
We've been
Stanley
there
fucking
since. We've
Kubrick.
been there since, absolutely. But that first time, we did not go there. We did not have the means. That spacesuit did not fucking do it.
So you're telling me that rather than actually go to the moon, they spend like hundreds of trillions of dollars to make a
They didn't
fake
spend
seat?
hundreds of trillions on it.
It'll cost
They
way
spent
more.
a little bit and they pocketed the rest and put it into other shit, dude, as they always do. You think a toilet in the military costs $10,000? No, they report it as such. So they can use the other fucking $990 to fucking do something else with it, dude.
That-
It's how it's always been. It's
How
called
we have the
cooking the
largest
books.
growing
It's
army.
called cooking the books.
We
You
went-
adjust the
We went to the moon.
the numbers.
Dude,
We
you know-
have been to the moon, but not that first time. We did not go.
When did they announce they landed on the moon?
So when-
67?
So-
69 or
There's no
67?
way.
Wait, wasn't it 69? Wasn't it?
1969.
I don't know.
So that first time they went to the moon, that wasn't real?
No.
Then what was the first time?
We'll have to find
Who
out.
knows? Because it was already over.
So why don't they go to the moon? Or how come some people they say
Neil A backwards is alien, bro.
Let me see this. Wait, let me see this. Wait for it.
Hey, you're right. I never. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So he's an alien? Yeah. No, Alien Armstrong?
It's Liam.
What?
You just found an A. But if you put an A, it's
Neil
Neil.
Armstrong.
Oh, yeah, you're right. N-E-A.
N-E-I-L-A.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
So we're
N-E-A-L.
the next David Icke
There's no A.
conspiracy
There's
channel.
no
We're
A.
gonna know.
There's no A in Neil Armstrong.
Is there
It's
an A?
Neil Armstrong, not Neil Armstrong.
Is there an A in Neil Armstrong?
An A in Neil Armstrong?
Yeah.
No.
There's no-
N-E-I-L-A.
There's no A in Neil, but there's an A in Armstrong. But
Is there an A in Neil or not?
Oh
No.
my God. It's Neil, not Nail.
Yeah, that's what you have to say.
That's
He's
what I
literally
just
had it in
said
your
like
head.
5 times.
This guy's been saying the moon landing was fake.
It was the first moon landing.
Like,
Exactly.
And this guy's saying there's inner Earths.
why don't you go to them?
We got David Icke and Alex Jones over
It's
here.
protected by the government. If you get close to the entrance, they'll tell you to go away or they'll shoot your ass down.
Where?
Wait,
Near
won't
the
they?
inner earth, the entrance.
Won't they brainwash you so you forget that?
Okay, wouldn't it be a
They'll call
really-
you on the radio and be like, "Hey, get the fuck out of there! We're gonna kill you."
Come on, bro. Like, you come near Area 51 and
Yeah, same
Well,
shit.
yeah,
you
yeah,
go
same
down
shit
the
as that.
road, they'll be like, no, get the fuck
Oh
out
yeah,
of
they
here.
would.
And then on an airplane, they're shooting your ass down like homing missiles.
How big's the
right
entrance
away.
to the inner Earth?
What's in Area
Pretty
51? What are they
How
hiding?
big?
You want me to send you the documentary?
By who? David Icke?
Nah,
Alex,
man.
Alex, Eric, why
It
don't
was
they
a
want
pilot
any,
for Hitler.
Why don't they want anyone in Area 51?
What's up with you Nazis,
Roswell.
It's
Roswell.
not
I'm
Nazis.
telling you,
That's the
sir,
guy.
he
What?
might be.
You
You
don't know
don't know.
about
You don't know.
Roswell?
Eric might have a.
He wore the SS hat.
Somebody
Well,
explain to your brother about Roswell.
Why don't they want anyone in Area 51? Like,
Who
what are they
knows about
hiding?
Roswell?
What are they hiding?
Yeah.
Well, they'll claim that they're hiding top secret aerial technology, and if you go in there, they think that you might tell everywhere other country.
Just
and
like you
explore
can't go
secrets.
into random military bases unless you have the certain.
One thing
But
that
still, to create it around Roswell, where a UFO that multiple people saw, multiple people see
A lot of
crash,
they see a lot of shit there.
so many witnesses, and they called it a weather balloon, but it was not a fucking.
And also,
weather
since then, there's been so many sightings there.
balloon.
like, it's like a
Everywhere,
hotspot for
dude.
UFOs.
Everywhere.
around Area 51, a lot of people say that the mountains will light up blue, like around the outline of the mountain.
Well, that could
Like
be the
lights.
Aurora Borealis.
All around the mountains. perfectly
only in
on
Alaska,
lining.
bro.
Well, no, you can see it in South Dakota, G.
For real?
But this is
in
but this is Nevada.
in certain times of the year, you can absolutely
Can you
see
see
the south.
Can you see those lights in Nevada?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Because you need like ice caps, right?
But it's how the atmosphere is working, and like
Northern Lights or
and
the
radiation.
Borealis?
A lot of
Aurora Borealis is
well, it's
Alaska.
the same thing, G.
No, they're different. One's at the where Alaska is, and another one is in.
Alaska,
South
Norway,
Dakota.
Finland, Scotland, Canada, Sweden, Iceland.
Those are the best places. But how far south can you see the
that's
Aurora
not it.
Borealis? But regardless, another place, the Superstition Mountains in Arizona.
You're saying these are around the. See how it is?
Yeah, you can.
It wouldn't
see
make sense on the mountains.
I don't think
You can see
they're on
that
there.
in
Because they're
in
on top of
South
the mountains.
Dakota.
This is on top of the
You can
mountains.
see that in Minnesota and South Dakota.
Minnesota.
In
Well, it's
certain,
close to Canada.
in certain
so maybe.
periods.
Oh yeah, Minnesota's up here.
It's like.
See, you can see the city.
I thought that said Tucson.
But it doesn't light up the mountains. See how it's over the mountains? So it wouldn't make sense.
Scotland, Canada. Sweden.
Unless the mountains are that high that it's blocking it. No, but look, that would.
Iceland.
And they're mostly green. I
Green.
don't see any blue. Maybe a little bit.
Michigan, Russia, Estonia.
That has a little blue.
That's it.
So no Nevada on there.
Nope. Eh, there's not in
Well, let's see.
Nowhere here in the States, to be honest.
Eric, you
That's
lied.
Minnesota. We're around Michigan. It said
Lied
Michigan.
about
It said Michigan.
No, it's a.
No, it said Michigan. In the States. 'Cause it's like right up there to like Canada.
What? That's interesting. In there.
You never heard of this?
Nope.
Oh my god.
You're gonna make him inspired to like dream to go in there.
No.
Tell you, Victor, you smoke a fat ass blunt, you get on your computer.
Northern Lights
And
could
you
be
learn
visible
about
this weekend
shit
parts
that
of
the government
Alaska,
doesn't
Washington,
know.
Idaho, Montana, North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan on the East Coast. This may be visible in parts of New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine.
No Nevada.
So.
I didn't say Nevada, I said South Dakota, boys.
But we were talking about Nevada.
Nevada around
51.
Area 51. And the
Well,
mountains.
we were
on the-
talking about the fucking
Aurora
Aurora
Hey, there's
Borealis.
no Aurora Borealis.
We
on
were
the Nevada
talking
mountains.
about Aurora Borealis. You could see it from North or from Nevada too.
It's
Nevada fucking goes up high. It goes up to like
Eric,
Northern
they don't
California.
show up in Nevada, right?
I don't think so.
Hey, it's okay to be wrong though.
That's
Jesus
in the
Christ.
mountains.
I'll take my losses.
Because if it was in the mountains, you could see it on top of the
I
mountains,
don't
not
take
behind
losses.
the mountains.
You
That
don't
don't make sense.
He said I only take W.
Oh, Northern Nevada. Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly Canada. Like up there.
What does that say? It can be visible in Northern Nevada.
Is that or is Area 51 in Northern Nevada?
He said maybe. Is it?
I don't know, isn't it by Reno?
New
South
Mexico
Reno?
is somewhere. Well, New Mexico is Roswell.
No.
It's close,
Area
but it's not
51
really.
down
It'd be
there,
more
right?
south.
Northern.
Oh,
It'd
boom!
be more south.
Alright. I'll take a loss if I get a loss, but that ain't no loss.
That's a loss, dude.
It says it's visible in Nevada.
Alright, do we have to
In
make a
Northern
trip
Nevada.
to Area 51 and wait until those fucking lights come out?
Might
That's
as
the
well.
next podcast.
Might as
We
well.
actually travel. That ain't a podcast, that's just a vlog.
Let's do it.
just to give.
Victor,
Hey,
why
just
are you
to
always
prove
on
it,
your
Ron.
phone,
No,
dude?
check yourself.
We're podcasting
No. Hey, you know the airport at
What is
Denver,
that, La
like
Luz?
Colorado? They said that shit's like another like it's connected to like Area 51 or like something else like top secret like government base.
I saw
Cause
that.
like there's like a
It's
statue.
big as hell.
There's a statue of like a blue horse and
Yeah, I
they call
seen
it
it.
like Lucifer. And the guy who was making it, he died while making it because the horse landed on him. And you'll see like a lot of like alien like
Vegas,
more
you want
hot
Area
now.
51.
you trying to go there.
Well, that's it right here. That's Roswell, New Mexico.
So if the world does go back to
Ooh, I'm
put green like
winning
Nevada?
$18 right
Huh.
now. Hey, turn up.
only 18.
How much have you won today? Exactly.
So if the world does go back to our Pangea, Mexico will be like no close to Africa, and Africa will
We
be
would
close.
never.
Never?
Countries, the continents will keep splitting apart more and more.
I have
more
read
and more.
somewhere that eventually everything that's spread apart will eventually come together again.
I don't believe that.
Why?
Well, we'll be dead by then.
But look here.
It could,
While we have
because
this
they'll
map
go
open.
across the whole
Look,
globe.
look, while we have this map open. So this would be part here. You see where it's all green?
Yep.
Right?
Look at that line.
Like this would be all squeezed together. That would be attached up here. Right? I'm sorry. But you see what I mean? And this is just gonna continuously.
Well, okay, here's the Earth, right?
It's
It'll
gonna
keep
continuously
spreading
fall apart.
till it'll meet behind the Earth.
So
If the Earth is round, this will prove the Earth is round.
So you're throwing us flat Earths?
Eric's trolling me right now, dude.
I mean, if you
I saw three.
But no,
how the hell would
but
that
it wouldn't
come
be
together
Pangea,
if
right?
it's gonna go all across?
Like it would come up, but I mean, I just don't see it like coming up together.
Because it's
again,
coming
like
so far
Pangea.
apart.
But I don't see it coming together.
No, it
again
won't
like
be the
Pangea.
same.
It'd be like
but
a
it'll still
reverse
crash.
Pangea,
Yeah,
right?
they'll still crash into each other.
You think they will crash into each other and like break? Like they'll
Break
just
off
like,
and
it
shit.
would them out?
No, it would form more mountains.
Yeah.
Just like the
They
Ice Age
crush it
formed like the
together
Grand
and just-
Canyon and the Rocky Mountains.
That'll be insane. Earthquakes.
All those glaciers melting and whatnot.
California's
California
an
formed the
ocean.
mountains
Hey.
and shit.
Yellowstone.
The volcano, do you guys think it's gonna erupt before the end of 2020?
And if it does,
It already
Oh,
did.
no, I heard a rumbling.
Alright.
Like
nice
I
comment.
read it somewhere rumbling.
It is 2020 though. At this point
Who
now,
has that on their bingo card?
I'll expect anything.
Oh,
If
I
that shit erupts, we can see all the ash from over here.
no, we couldn't.
I
It would
keep
it
telling.
would, it would absolutely cover us. It would
Yeah.
kill all the crops around us. What do you mean?
Yeah,
It'll be a nuclear winter.
It would
you
literally leave a suit of fucking.
You know how
like
big
a
it is?
huge
So that
layer
shit
of
will
suit.
go all the way to like New York.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure
It would be like very faint, but
Well, we'll
we
see.
would definitely get hit because it's not far from us.
Yeah.
We're in Nebraska.
I keep telling this kid,
Say
but
that again with some corn.
California
It's some corn.
and Oregon, the whole
Yeah.
sky is red, orange.
Why is it?
With the straw hat.
Fire?
I keep telling him that. There's pictures of it. He
Well,
doesn't
they
In
say
believe
San
it.
Francisco?
Huh?
In San Francisco?
Well, that whole a lot of the west coast, the skies is orange.
Yeah,
The
because
reddish.
of all the fires.
Yeah.
And all the smoke blocking the sun.
California's
Have you seen some of those pictures? They still have like immigrants working in the fields and shit.
Yeah,
to
it looks
keep
sick.
the
Looks like
plant-
fucking
It
hell
looks
on
sick.
earth.
During
like
those
a
harsh
fucking-
conditions.
disgusting right now. Like I know somebody out in Oregon. They say the air quality went from like caution to hazardous.
I'm pretty sure if you have asthma,
Like-
you're fucked now.
Like that shit will fucking probably kill you faster than the
But
corona.
they got the masks.
The masks. They
Masks?
have like those paint masks we use.
No,
Oh, your respirator?
you would actually need like a gas mask or like
Just to work in
The respirators, right?
or even like the furnace filters that they sell for
The
obviously home
respirators
filters.
we use at work.
But I mean, I'm saying for people that don't have those,
Civilians.
like you can cut pieces of that out and
Yeah.
use and put that in like cloth masks to help filter a lot of that smoke, and it's something that'll help you
You're
live.
talking about the civilians.
Eric, you're in a civilian.
He said, no, not. He said, I'm the main
What are you?
character.
You know this dude
What
called
are you? A
four
military
fish
officer?
in like an hour.
Yeah,
right?
he's a military officer. Remember?
Don't fucking talk
From
to
the
this man
SS
like
Army?
that.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
He's the Don't like a fucking Nazi, dude.
Hey, I'm gonna have fun
That-
editing that.
That's what the officer is in the SS Army.
Hey, usually you better address me as sir.
Said a Nazi.
There goes another half of Jewish subscribers.
Man, we're losing subs every week.
Sorry.
This guy's Amish.
What I am?
Is that what I
Hair.
heard? Nah, dude, he uses too much technology. He's one. He's,
I don't know how to
he's
work
the
this.
other kind of Amish. What
He is
there's two
holding the
types. There's
clock.
one that actually uses technology.
How do you work this?
You
You click buttons
you don't
and
open it.
stuff.
Don't you put a DVD in here?
You open it after this
Yeah.
podcast.
So you put the DVD in here
No.
and you rewind it.
Why do you even? Why? Vic?
Hey, you.
How do you work this?
So Alex, about your Congo.
Yeah, about the Congo.
Where's the Congo? Let's look it up. Let's find the exact
You're
spot.
saying it's in Africa.
What? Yeah.
See all that bush, green?
All that bush. That's Alex's face.
South Africa?
Huh?
South Africa?
Well, which
Just
part?
Yeah.
zoom into the jungle part.
Look at this.
There.
You see a bunch of
the
sand
green?
and shit? I can't
No,
see.
no, that's desert.
You'll see on
Monitor. Where's the monitor?
We do need a
Can't
second
pull up the
monitor.
screen?
I'm telling you.
All that. Oh, that's the Congo.
And apparently, I don't know how much percentage. I'm gonna make up a number around like 40% of that's explored. But I heard like a lot of this
Madagascar is where
No?
Wait, a lot of this is
shit
unexplorable.
evolved different.
Madagascar.
Madagascar
Yeah, I see pictures of the
is
trees.
such a unique
'Cause it's
fucking
split off.
place. It's such a unique place. It has unique species.
What about? Well, what about North Korea? There's some of the forests that they have that no one's ever even explored.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because like nobody's allowed there.
Yeah, no one's allowed.
Well, it's not that. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily that nobody's allowed as much as like there's so many landmines around there from the Korean War. Like China and North Korea came down and like laid the hammer down on South Korea, right? Like during that, okay? And South Korea and the United States fighting that. And they laid out so many fucking landmines, dude. Like so many, like so they don't fucking even try to cross those, you know?
But there's a breed of deer over there that exists only in that area.
In Madagascar? There's a lot of
around North Korea.
Well, there's probably so much that exists there, and that we just don't know because you know they censor everything. You know they limit the information that's released.
Damn, I just have a good
I mean,
idea.
look at Victor.
I just have a good idea.
Still
for the
thinks
next
the Earth is
podcast.
round.
What?
Oh.
We all go to North
It is
Korea and
round.
look for the mines?
Only,
Hey, isn't it round?
What?
We
The
can go to
planet round.
Chernobyl, sneak
Absolutely.
in there, and
It's flat.
We'll get attacked by
Eric
mutants.
is a troll, dude.
You want to get attacked by mutants?
in Chernobyl? You
Oh.
think there's mutants in Chernobyl?
Chernobyl. You don't think?
You seen the movie?
Have you seen the movie? Yeah.
What about
That
Mothman?
is so cool.
Mothman.
What would you consider like? There's a lot of mutations because
You
of
said that,
radiation.
like I'm getting trolled.
When I say-
There's a lot of mutations from radiation.
When I say mutant, I mean those mutants that you see.
in X-Men,
No.
From
Oh,
Futurama?
If it were that were
Yeah,
the case,
that'd be-
I would have gone to Chernobyl already to get
or
Wolverine's
you
powers.
mean like
Futurama?
the thing under the stair in Harold and Kumar?
We're Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have
Hills
Eyes.
Have Eyes.
Oh yeah, there's definitely like even
Some people I heard did not leave that place.
Look at like you know Japanese, right? Like the generations after even had deformations because like the radiation affected you know like their DNA structure that bad, like you know their sperm cells and their eggs and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like so that shit can be like you know dormant up until like later generations.
And I heard there's some people who, even when they're evacuating everyone, they still stayed there.
Must stay.
There's a lot of people.
That's their home.
There was a lot of. So what is there were a lot
You
of
know it was their
older Japanese, right?
It was the
that went-
government's fault.
They're like, well, my time's pretty much done. You know, I'm gonna do what I can to keep the youth going, right? Which is a good mentality to have, right? Unless you're on your
Sure.
phone all the time.
No, I'm looking at Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
You trying to do a podcast there or no?
Are you fucking crazy?
we gotta do it in fucking hazmat suits.
We just
I
can't
don't
say
know.
the date because they'll find us.
Well,
They'll
no,
let us
because
No
know.
shit.
you can literally go to Japan and you can get real close to Fukushima,
You see
right?
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like.
No,
your
I'm saying
brother.
Chernobyl
No, but
Which
you
one?
don't know that
Both
the radiation is
combined?
still there, and if we
though.
get
It's not
exposed
as
to it too
bad
much,
though. Yeah,
Yeah,
unless,
no,
unless
it
we
is.
stay there for a couple weeks.
No, like
No,
if we
Jesus,
stay
for
there
a day.
for like even
No,
like
so
a
you
day,
get a,
we'll
you
get
get a
radiation
Geiger
poisoning.
counter so you understand the
Eric,
radiation
There's
levels.
YouTubers that go to it. They have the meter and they
The
literally stay
Geiger
there.
counter.
Yeah, you stay there. They stay there for like a
And
couple
then
days.
they haven't uploaded since.
I'd
'cause they're in the
I'd
hospital.
rather walk into Area 51 and them telling me they're gonna shoot me if I walk any closer than go to
No,
Chernobyl.
no.
you're scared.
You guys are tripping. You guys are tripping.
Fuck.
Eric, do you
Go to
know what
Japan.
radiation?
Oh,
Right?
I'd rather go to
You
Japan.
go towards Fukushima and
Yeah,
you're
you're
like,
getting hit by it. That's fresh.
Wait, which one's
like
worse?
they
Chernobyl is
literally
like a
have
long time
soil there, like compacted to like basically like
Which is the worst
These
meltdown,
camps.
Fukushima or Chernobyl?
Fukushima got controlled. Oh, it went into the sea.
yeah,
It
it went
stopped.
into the
It fucked shit
ocean
up.
and it fucked up so much life. It mutated. a lot.
Tilapias that you're eating now, they could have radiation from that shit.
Terapias.
But it didn't
A lot
explode
of
like
these could just
Chernobyl.
because of how they follow
It
the
didn't
current.
explode. Literally just went out.
It
What do you
We
mean?
covered
It's
a
a
whole.
meltdown.
Leaking.
It's a meltdown.
It
Period.
leaked radiation into the ocean.
No, I'm talking about Chernobyl.
Oh, Chernobyl, no, it's just an area.
It's a meltdown too. It's a huge radiation leak.
Yeah, and it was just an area.
It wasn't a giant
It was
explosion.
Fukushima
dog.
was
It a
bad
huge
because it went to the
radiation
sea,
leak.
so it spreads more in the fucking
That's
sea.
what meltdowns are. So core, there's
Alright, we gotta wrap it up.
There's a
Alright.
core,
What are your
right?
final thoughts?
Radiation, right?
Eric
Okay.
wants to grow a third arm. It's going to
The Earth is
Chernobyl.
real.
Hey, you want the third
The
arm
Earth
for an
is
extra
real
bush?
and definitely not flat.
Ed said that his
An
third
extra
eye's
spray gun.
coming.
If you grow a third arm, 2 spray guns.
There is no moon.
Eric, wait, what do you
Oh,
mean?
fuck
Earth? You mean like the crust and like the core and like all that? Or that's fake?
You seen the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth?
No,
Some shit like
I
that.
don't think he's seen it.
I have.
Alright, let's see.
We gotta wrap it up. So
Subscribe, like, hit the what
And
is it,
share?
hit the push notifications, share,
Hollow
comment,
Earth, Inner Earth.
holla.
Alright, Victor.
do what you want.
What about the hollow moon?
Okay, look. See the Earth?
Eric, he's telling me about
These
that.
are the entrances. There's one in the South Pole, one in the North
And
Pole.
where's the core?
And then we have a core inside that's kind of like a sun. And the rest is water with like islands.
All right,
No.
give your final thoughts. What you're gonna do? Cause I'm about to turn
Did
them
that
off.
say Monty Python?
You mean Versace python?
All right.
What about the
You
hollow
heard it
moon?
here first.
The hollow moon? What about that?
It's a snake.
Alright, like, subscribe. Thanks for coming to Strange Nights in the Universe.
I don't drink water regularly because fish fucking